Imagine you just bought your dream home only to find out that it comes with a stalker that will turn that dream into a nightmare. This exact thing happened to Derek and Maria Broaddus. This couple bought their dream home at 657 Boulevard in Westfield, New Jersey for $1.4 million. The couple and their 3 kids were thrilled. It was a beautiful home, and they were planning to start some renovations before they moved in. But shortly after, they began receiving strange and threatening letters from someone who only identified themselves as the Watcher. One letter read,
"Dearest new neighbor at 657 Boulevard, allow me to welcome you to the neighborhood. 657 Boulevard has been the subject of my family for decades now, and as it approaches its 110th birthday, I have been put in charge of watching and waiting for its second coming. My grandfather watched the house in the 1920s, and my father watched it in the 1960s. It is now my time. How did you end up here? Did 657 Boulevard call to you with its force within? Do you know the history of the house? Do you know what lies within the walls of 657 Boulevard? Why are you here? I will find out. Do you need to fill the house with the young blood I requested? Better for me. Was your old house too small for the growing family? Or was it greed to bring me your children? Once I know their names, I will call to them and draw them to me. I asked the woods to bring me young blood, and it looks like they listened. You don't want to make 657 Boulevard unhappy. You have children. I have seen them. So far, I think there are 3 that I counted. Are there more on the way? Who am I? There are hundreds and hundreds of cars that drive by 657 Boulevard each day. Maybe I am in one. Look at all of the windows you can see from 657 Boulevard. Maybe I am in one. Look out any of the many windows in 657 Boulevard at all the people who stroll by each day. Maybe I am one. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. Let the party begin. The Watcher.
These letters were terrifying and deeply unsettling. What makes it worse is the fact that these letters seem to know about the family, their habits, how they move around the house, and what they're doing in the house. Details that nobody outside this house should know. The family told the police and tried their best to move forward, but the letters kept coming and only got creepier. Here's another one.
Welcome again to your new home at 657 Boulevard. The workers have been busy. I have been watching you unload carfuls of your personal belongings. The dumpster is a nice touch. Have they found out what is in the walls yet? In time they will. I'm pleased to know your names now and the names of the young blood you have brought to me. You certainly say their names often. 657 Boulevard is anxious for you to move in. It has been years and years since the young blood ruled the hallways of the house. I noticed one of your children using an easel. Is she the artist in the family? Have you found all of the secrets it holds yet? Will the young blood play in the basement? Or are they too afraid to go down there alone? I would be very afraid if I were them. It is very far away from the rest of the house. If you were upstairs, you would never hear them scream. Will they sleep in the attic? Or will you all sleep on the second floor? Who has the bedroom facing the street? I'll know as soon as you move in. It will help me to know who is in which bedroom. Then I can plan better. All of the windows and doors in 657 Boulevard allow me to watch you and track you as you move through the house. Who am I? I am the Watcher, and I have been in control of 657 Boulevard for the better part of 2 decades now. The Woods family turned it over to you. It was their time to move on and kindly sold it when I asked them to. I pass by many times a day. 657 Boulevard is my job, my life, my obsession, and now you are too, Broaddus family. Welcome to the product of your greed. Greed is what brought the past 3 families to 657 Boulevard, and now it has brought you to me. Have a happy moving in day. You know I will be watching.
So at this point, Derek and Maria reach out to the previous owners to see if they know anything about this. Why did you sell us this house? They said they only received 1 letter from the Watcher the week they were moving out. They thought it was strange, but brushed it off as they were moving out soon. The Broadduses filed a suit claiming the previous homeowners had knowledge that the property was being stalked by the Watcher and failed to disclose it to him. But a judge dismissed the charges. The letters kept coming, and the family lived in a constant state of fear. Police tried to track down the stalker, and the family even hired a PI to investigate. The Broadduses were never even able to move into the home, and eventually sold it at a huge loss after sitting on the market for years. But before they left, they got one more saying: You are despised by the house and the Watcher won. Some have theorized that maybe the Watcher was a disturbed neighbor. Others say it was probably someone who wanted the home but didn't get it. But to this day, the true identity of the Watcher remains a mystery, which means he's still out there. Now, if you want to know the dark side of this world, make sure to subscribe to this channel as I'll be dropping more videos every week. But before you go, let me know. Who do you think the Watcher is?